Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Barbie Dolls of the Week. This week, I want to start out by showing you something here. Look who it is. This is my Mrs. Hart African American doll, who, I don't know, I'll call her Grace. And she was the one whose neck broke. Well, I've been trying to get her on a new body for quite a while, and it just hadn't worked yet, even with all the wonderful suggestions. So recently, I got an extra made to move body of the African American, obviously. And today, with a lot of struggling to get that other head off, which, by the way, here is the little donor head. Asha, I think, is what we're calling her. She donated her body since I have an extra one in the package. That's why I didn't mind doing that, because I got one on sale at on Amazon actually for $12, so I went ahead and did it. But yeah, it took a lot of doing to get that little screwdriver underneath here, and get under that terrible pokey thing that they've got in these necks. Then once you do, you snip the old one off and just leave the knob, and then the head can go on pretty easily, and it does turn. And now I notice it's not quite as easy to turn as some of the others, and I will say this is definitely not a perfect match, and you can probably even tell on the video. The skin tone is not quite the same, but for now, I just wanted to get her on a body because I was so tired of her being without a body. So she's going to use this body for now until I find a better one. But yeah, I'm just excited to have her back on a body. And she's very flexible, even though, with the arms and everything that we're appreciate in the made to move bodies. So I just wanted to share that victory with you. Now, speaking of made to move, today's video is going to be focused on made to move dolls. So I want to do an update. I did a review back in January when they were quite new. But I want to show a few other things. Now, this was the first one I had gotten and also deboxed, as you can see. She's in this kind of cute little outfit that doesn't fit the best, but it's kind of cute. So for now, that's what she's in. And obviously, I did take the hair down, and I did some brushing, and there wasn't any glue that I found in it, but looks pretty good. So that's that one. Okay, and then let's see. Of course, we've already. I showed you at the time also the Barbie, because the original three in the series were these that are pictured. Barbie and the one I call Teresa, which somebody on YouTube that responded also said this was Teresa, but somebody else said her name's Bambi. So I'm not sure, but I think officially it is Bambi, but I like Teresa. I'm not really fond of the name Bambi for a woman. But that's just me. And then the Asian one, I can't remember now, but maybe she's Leah? I'm not sure. Or Nico. Nico? Sounds familiar? Okay, but anyway, I just wanted to show you that, again, the Barbie from the series. Certainly not my favorite, but she's okay. And then, speaking of Bambi, Leah, whoever she is, or not Leah, Teresa, I mean, this is her. I'm not the fondest of her face. It's just okay. I don't know. There's just something about it. I think one of the things I'm not thrilled about with these dolls, or a lot of the newer dolls, is their face looks very cartoony to me. And I don't know why it has to look cartoony. Because when you look at a doll like this does not look cartoony to me, her face. I mean, the makeup is not my favorite on her, but it still, to me, doesn't look cartoony. She just looks kind of like a doll, not a cartoon doll. So that's my criticism of the faces on some of these. Not the Asian one, by the way. I like her face. I do like the color of her hair, and I like her clothing, the color of clothing they put her in. But of course, it's a very simple yoga-like outfit. And that's what, obviously that's good for these posable dolls, but they can wear other things as well. And then, here, by the way, is the Asian doll in the box, or the package. And like I said in that other video about these, and really a lot of the new dolls, I really wish they'd put a name on it so there would be no confusion about which doll this is. Like, of course, in the past you had Whitney and you had Miko and PJ and Midge and so forth. But yeah, these, they don't tend to do that. So now in these dolls, by the way, one thing that did escape my attention in the very beginning was the fact that the black doll actually is pictured just barely here, and she's kind of blocked. Actually, I think there's let me look at one of these others. There's another picture of her. Nope, can't see it here either. There's one down here where I believe she's playing a guitar. Right down here. So, she was always in there hiding, but they kind of didn't make it obvious, and they didn't put her in the group shot in the back, which I think would have been nice. Now, by the way, these loose heads like this, I want to recommend to you guys a Barbie channel called Broken Barbie Videos. And they do some great videos. It's a couple of people, I believe, and I really think there's some good ones there. And one thing I appreciated about a video they did was showing some of the different looks with this particular doll's head. So obviously the hair's up here, but what other nice looks can you do? And I'm going to try doing some, since this is now an extra one. I'm going to take the bun down and see, but check out Broken Barbie's video on these and you can see what they did. Now, on to the second series, let's call them. So you had the first three, and then, the African American doll, which, by the way, was not a Target exclusive. That was wrong information somebody put out. But then they have this new series. So here you see Barbie pictured with the next two in the series. So series 2, we'll say. And so you've got this this curly-haired lady here with the kind of dark skin. She's fairly dark skinned. And let's see if you can see her. And then the redhead. Now, the redhead is the one I got first of those two. And again, I don't know her name. Somebody let me know. I'm sure there's some of you who do know her name. Please let me know. And I like some of the box on the pictures on the back are nice and clear, and show different poses as usual. But I hope they keep doing these, not necessarily just in the yoga outfit, but I hope they do some in different outfits, and maybe these are the particular 6 dolls, and they do them in different outfits. And as many people have said, we want to see Ken as a made-to-move Ken as well, in maybe a couple versions. Boy, wouldn't it be nice if we could get a Caucasian, an African American, an Asian, Hispanic. 3 out of 4 would be good, but 4 would be really nice. Now this redhead here, I really like the hair on her. I think they're doing a really good job coordinating colors with these, even though, it's the same black pants on everyone. And, obviously I would rather they had some sort of shoes, and I wish they had a stand, but they don't. They have, so the last one I need to get is this one, and I do plan to get her. Now I want to show you, I was at the store today, and I ended up getting another one of this one, Teresa, because this was on sale for $11, and now I got to the register and went to pick her out of the cart, and look, it's actually only the bottom is attached, and I didn't even, it stayed up. I mean, when I took it off the shelf, it stayed up until I went to pick it up. But that's fine, because I bought her to debox anyway, so it was okay. I didn't go back. There was one other one. Now, by the way, the Meijer store that I go to, they still don't have any of the new ones. That's why, for instance, I got that one on Amazon. And I know the curly-haired one is available too. I just haven't got her. I mean, everything in time, in moderation to an extent, I say, looking around here. But anyway, I think the made-to-move dolls overall are a really nice set. Obviously, there are things that could be improved, as with most sets, but there's a lot to be grateful for. And as I said before, I'm not a fan of seeing the seams and the joints, but I love the posability of these dolls. So for that reason, I'm willing to, overlook that. And plus, you can cover a lot with clothes. Now, this outfit is not a good example, but I'm going to put her in a different outfit now. So, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this further discussion of the Made to Move Barbies. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my videos. Feel free to give me a like. And also, one other quick thing I really want to ask you guys is, you know what? For all of you who watch these videos, I'd love to know where you're from. Would you put in the comments where you're from? What state, what country, what city? That would be great. I'd like to get to know you guys a little better. And for those who comment regularly, thank you. I really appreciate that. Take care. Bye-bye.